Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the street, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Indianapolis Colts. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run. It's the rookie from Texas Tech. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. Rolling right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Broncos. Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the shotgun. Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play.
On the pickup.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
18, pioneer.
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football. And I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground. Work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
is forward to the 35. Get up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the beast we die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Whipping on it like I'm picking a prize. Hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the
Second down and 8.
18 rattlers. Hey. 70 Lions.
From the gun, Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Third down and 3.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 2.
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Brings up second and 4 at the 31.
From 31, here is second and 4. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They gain 18 yards on that ball. First down, Minnesota.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He's got a man. That's Felton. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They call that on the former second-rounder, Brian O'Neill. Here's Jordan Stout now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Get up. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is hot. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain.
A big gainer for Indianapolis. 55 yards on the game.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hacking 18. Ready. Cougar 19. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Throw over the middle. Looks in by Mitchell. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
The second down throw is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's one. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. First down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And he's in. What a turn. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for India.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Start on the ground, and they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
to pick up about 4. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play.
It's a gain of 4.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson.
Just
17 yards on that connection. First down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Now McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Up the middle they go. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
It is 3rd and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, but they can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Is good.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Anthony Gould now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. My man. Let go.
Throwing is Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's good.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To throw, it's Richardson. Flush to his right. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Looking to throw, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Get it. 60 Eagles. 6 go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This from an even 50 yards out. No issues there. This one is good. And the Colts will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Mo Riker. His kick is good. The Vikings will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it, I mean, somebody gotta do it, I change it, watch it, do it. We survived outside, all from the music. Turn his TV off, ain't no one straight back to the
Ready. Viking 18. Ready, right?
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Pass is caught by Gray right side.
Pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Here we go. Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppers with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Cut. Here we go. Cut. Cowboy 80. Pack to 60. Pack to 60. Let go.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one.
Ready.
Here's second and 9.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And Mitchell, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep.
Their own 12-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Gould on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
20-40-yard line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
7 Pirates. Let's go. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Go.
From the gun, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jonathan Grenard into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
60.
Now Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The Colts about set to punt.
On to punt for the Colts.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. We'll try to get this one on the ground.
Carry for the running back. He's battling over 20 yards. It's 4th down.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings.
In punt formation.
And this will work out well.
Isaiah Rogers.
Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Richardson operating from the pistol. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
18, tag, Cowboy 80, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready,
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Gain of 6.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
come on, set.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Hacking, 18. Ready.
Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
79 Broncos. Bronco 80.
Richardson to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Motion, motion.
Go.
On second down, Richardson. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Third down, they need 5.
Warrior 70, ready. Cougar 19, 65 catch, 65 catch. Ready.
Here's Richardson. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And Ron going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. Pickup of 46 yards.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Second and goal. Richardson going to look to throw. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Oh, they're caught him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Vikings have got it. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
And he'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A second down throw for Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completed. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. Put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready.
From the 46, here's second down and 4.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now Richardson. A short pass taken in by Warren. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6.
Go. Cowboy 80.
To throw, it's Richardson. Forced out wide. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
33-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. The defense stringing them out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage.
Kept giving effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Try again. It's second and 10.
19 Lions. Ready. 19 Tiger. Go.
Throwing is Richardson. There's that man again. Another catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Ready.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And no chance to turn and go. This one's good for just a couple.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Okay,
time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
Here we go. Viking, 18 Rattler.
Throwing, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
Rigoberto Sanchez kicking off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff running right. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To the ground, he'll get it again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
On the return is Gould. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
60. Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Out of shotgun. Richardson. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Lions. Go.
From the gun, Richardson moving to his right. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
The game hanging in the balance and a critical third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
I got it. Spin.
Ready.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
The pressure intensifies for fourth down and 3.
County Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. And I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
It's a turnover on down.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They finish off the regular season with some momentum, and they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Indianapolis.